I'll tell you what, I don't think you can go wrong with this service. Right away I noticed it. It was like, wow, how can it be this fast? The installer came and he's just a super guy. The beauty of it is I'm getting better service, saving money. Man, you can't go wrong there.
Internet starting at $69.99. Petty Gene Fiber. Better service, better pricing. Welcome to the good life.
Finding an insurance provider that offers a wide variety of coverage options and superior customer service can be challenging. American Safeguard Insurance is your best choice in Central Arkansas because we offer large agency resources and coverage options with small agency service. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Arkansas Mountain Real Estate. Your natural choice is in the perfect location right at the foothills of the Ozark Mountains on the shores of Gooseberry Lake in Clinton. Our coverage area reaches far beyond the city limits of Clinton. We offer real estate in the Gooseberry Lake area, foothills of the Ozark Mountains, Clinton, Fairfield Bay, and Little Red River areas, covering the counties of Van Buren, Cleburne, Faulkner, White, Stone, and Searcy, as well as all the surrounding counties. Contact Arkansas Mountain Real Estate, your natural choice for all of your real estate needs.
Centennial Bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks by remembering that you come first. By empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charity, education, and exceptional service. Because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
At Knapp Trust, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Trust utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Knapp Trust, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Knapp Trust staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to install a quality truss from the start to finish. Call Knapp Trust at 870-948-2105 today.
F.L. Davis is more than just a hardware store. With 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greers Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton, they are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor, and kitchen items. Whether you're building a new home, improving your old one, or needing a gift for yourself or someone else, stop by one of their locations and experience all that they have to offer. Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now.
One epic battle. Cable internet versus fiber internet. Who will win?
Ah, my internet's lagging. Oh, got you. I'm froze up. I can't move. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Petty Gene Fiber. Game-changing internet.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Arkansas Mountain Real Estate is a full-service real estate company that will help you every step of the way. If you are looking to sell property, we will help you from listing to the closing table and every step in between. If you are looking to buy property, we will help you find, negotiate, and close on the property of your dreams. Contact Arkansas Mountain Real Estate, your natural choice for all of your real estate needs.
Centennial Bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks by remembering that you come first, by empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charities, education, and exceptional service. Because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greers Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations, Medicare enrollment, and immunizations for pneumonia, flu, COVID, shingles, tetanus, and more. They also test and treat strep and flu. Their staff is committed to providing fast and friendly service. Stop by today to see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Greers Ferry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop cowboycbg.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal, pre-approval, and even purchase from your living room. Every new vehicle purchased comes with a complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and we deliver anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs.
My name is Margaret, and I'm a quilter. Tried, true, and addicted. Yes, I love having my grandkids come over. There can be 5 or 6 of them sitting around hooked up to the Wi-Fi. Through the Wi-Fi, I can connect with my smartphone and save some dollars there, and also I use it for my laptop.
Internet starting at $69.99. Petit Jean Fiber. Welcome to the good life.
In a world where you can be anything, be a homeowner. Arkansas Mountain Real Estate has an experienced team ready to help you find the home of your dreams. We will help you in each step of the home buying process. Don't tackle one of life's biggest decisions without an experienced realtor by your side. Contact Arkansas Mountain Real Estate, your natural choice for all of your real estate needs.
Took a 911 about 107 down a back road, where the White River runs and the southern sun makes a cousin grow. And what I found in the Ozark Mountains I ain't ever seen. It sure does feel like you're sitting on top of the world to me. Gotta get down to Arkansas.
Thank you, Arkansas, for making us the #1 store.
Ron, what better way to celebrate during the President's Day sales event?
That's right, Joe. We've got 1.9% right now on 2022 Gladiator Rubicon.
And Brian, don't forget about the Ram 1500s. We have 0% financing on select models. So for all your new Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs during the President's Day sales event.
Or check us out on the web at redriverdodge.com. And Red River, we deliver.
One epic battle. Cable internet versus fiber internet. Who will win?
Oh, my internet's lagging. Oh, got you. I'm froze up. I can't move. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the AAA Digital Network, brought to you by Lake Area Sports and Petit Jean Fiber. This is the 2A state tournament. We've got a great game, a girls matchup here between the Riverside Lady Rebels and the Mount Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks. I'm Jacob Cater alongside Mr. Rodney Burrow, and we're going to send it courtside for some starting lineups.
A junior number 4, A.J. Person. A junior number 11, Olivia McClellan. A junior number 21, Marley Raby. A junior number 23, Dixie McCarty. And sophomore number 31, Corey Kyle. The Lady Warhawks are coached by Adam Carlton. And now for the Riverside Lady Rebels, they will be the home team on the scoreboard.
All right, your starting lineups for these teams. For the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Mount Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks. They come into this matchup, the number 2 seed from the 2A Central region, an overall record of 35-5. Their starting lineups: number 4, A.J. Person; number 11, Olivia McClellan; number 21, Marley Raby; number 23, Desi McCarty; and number 31, Corey Kyle. For the Riverside Lady Rebels, who come in the 1 seed from the north with an overall record of 31-8, their starting lineups: number 3, Claire Womack; number 30, Mackenzie Thomas; number 31, Gracie Washington; number 32, Allie Towles; and number 40, Amber Courtney. And the Lady Warhawks will get the tip. Raby at the top of the key. She'll pass over to McCarty. McCarty pulls the three-point shot off the mark. No good. Rebound's going to be pulled down by Allie Towles. Towles going to hand it off to Washington. Washington over to Thomas. Back to Washington once again. She'll pass over to Towles. Here's into the corner to Washington. Washington looks to drive baseline. She'll kick it back out. Find Courtney there. There's going to be a foul on the inside against Mount Vernon-Enola.
A.J. Person picks up her first foul.
Lady Warhawks foul number 4, A.J. Person.
Didn't even make it a half a minute. Or just likes the second being a half a minute.
Pass inbounds, finds Womack at the top of the key. She'll hand it off to Washington. Inside to Womack, and it's tipped out of bounds by A.J. Person. Inbound pass finds Courtney over to Washington. 20 seconds to shoot it. Kick back out to Towles. Towles looks to go up with it. She's blocked. And the Lady Warhawks will come away with the ball. Marley Raby. Stop at the top of the key. Call the play. Give it off to A.J. Person. Person over to McClellan. Now to Kyle in the corner. Back to McCarty. McCarty's going to take it inside. Puts it up. Can't get it to fall. Put up that time by Kyle. If she can't get it to fall, she will go to the line. Excuse me, that's McClellan.
And she was fouled by Mackenzie Thomas. Oh, wait a minute, excuse me. They put up number 3, Womack.
First free throw is up and no good. Second one on the way. Up, no good as well. So both free throws miss it. Still a scoreless tie here with a minute under the belt of these players. Pass inside, finds Washington. Washington looks to go inside the paint, kicks it back out. Now the top of the key. Now it's over. Three-point shot on the way, no good. Out of the hands of Mackenzie Thomas. That shot put up will be a foul called. Amber Courtney went and put it back. Courtney's going to go to the line.
I believe the foul's on Destiny McCarty.
Lady Warhawks foul number 23, Destiny McCarty, her first, team second. Amber Courtney, 2 shots.
Courtney at the line shooting 2. Her first one's up, and it's in and out.
Well, both teams are a little nervous there. Neither one of them so far has made a free throw.
Both of them seem to be riding the struggle bus in the first 2 minutes of this one.
Yes.
Second one on the way, and that one's going to go home. Riverside up 1-0. Marley Raby being pressured in the backcourt. She'll look for an open man. Can't get it out. She's going to pick it back up, and she makes it across just in time. McCarty under the basket, puts it up. She will be fouled.
She'll shoot 2. Let's see who's it on. Her first foul.
Mackenzie Thomas called with the foul. Her first, team's second, as McCarty makes it a 1-1 ball game.
Yep. McCarty's a good free throw shooter.
Second one on the way. It's up, off the mark, no good. You had to say something, didn't you?
Well, I mean, usually she is. I mean, I'm just.
Washington with the drive. She'll stop baseline, kick it back out. Now over to Mackenzie Thomas. Thomas now to Womack. Womack's going to pass it over to Tolles. Tolles inside to Thomas, kicks back out to Washington at the top. Shot on the way, out of the hands of Tolles, no good. Washington with the rebound. She'll kick it back out to Thomas for 3. It's good! Mackenzie Thomas. 3-point shot, first field goal of the game for either team. 4-1 ball game. That bucket's in.
A.J. Parsons up for
Person.
2. Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Washington gets it across half court. She'll give it up to Mackenzie Thomas. Now back to Washington, a pass inside to Allie Tolles. She almost got it taken away there. Now Courtney under the basket. You know, I really like that matchup underneath with Courtney and McCarty both down there under the basket. 2 very physical ball players.
2 heavyweights.
Yep.
I mean, they can go at it. They've got size that they can, sort of finagle and, manipulate their way in. They can nothing. Wow.
That was a deep 3 there by Thomas, just to get it off before the shot clock. There's going to be a travel call against the Lady Warhawks, and they'll turn it right back over to Riverside.
That was McClellan.
Thomas, the inbounder. She'll give it into Washington. Washington a bounce pass, now inside, looks to find Courtney. Courtney, spin move off the glass, gets it to go. 6-3 the score. Pass way over the head of Corey Kyle, and another turnover by the Warhawks.
Yep, that pressure defense is, who's going to step up for the Lady Warhawks?
3-point shot on the way, and it's good! Big 3-point basket for Allie Tolles. And Mount Vernon-Enola will call a timeout. Riverside leads this one 9-3 over the Mount Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks. We'll be right back.
Petit Jean Fiber, game-changing internet.
Finding an insurance provider that offers a wide variety of coverage options and superior customer service can be challenging. American Safeguard Insurance is your best choice in Central Arkansas because we offer large agency resources and coverage options with small agency service. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Are you ready for tip-off? Arkansas PBS and the Arkansas Activities Association's back with championship basketball. It's going to be live in Hot Springs starting on March 9th. Going to run all weekend long as the state's best players are competing for a title.
We are back here on the AAA Digital Network, brought to you by Lake Area Sports and Petty Gene Fiber. Coming out of the timeout here in the 2A state tournament, live from Rector High School in Rector,
Shot
Arkansas.
clock hadn't started.
And yeah, the shot clock was failed to start. We were just talking about this at the break. It is a packed house in here tonight.
Yes. I mean, around the walls,
On
east,
both
west,
ends.
north, south. And
Yep. People standing around. The student section for Lakeside is absolutely packed.
Yeah. I mean, as a matter of fact, the gentleman from Rector School told the Riverside students to come down here and get in their section, and their section was full of parents and others, and so they had to go back to where they were, and they're sitting right beside the Mount Vernon student section.
Yeah.
So you've got two sections there of students.
Yep. And they're still resetting the shot clock, trying to work out the kinks there. But this has definitely been a day of action, and we've still got this game and another game to go.
Yep. Another exciting game. It's going to be between the Earl Bulldogs and the Cedar Ridge Timberwolves. We know Earl can get up and down the court, and of course, Quitman and Marshall, and there's several schools that we've been affiliated with and have watched, and we know that, you know, they can get up and down the court, Cedar Ridge can, and when they're hot, look out.
Yep. And we will have the inbound finally. It'll be passed into A.J. Person. Over to Raby, back to Person again. She'll give it over to Kyle, back to Person. Now to Raby, inside down low to McClellan. McClellan with a jumper, can't put it up. Courtney with the rebound for the Lady Rebels. Pass up ahead from Washington, finds Tolles. Tolles back to Washington. Bounce pass inside to Womack, almost taken away. Here's a bounce pass down low, finds Courtney. She'll put up the jumper. Rebound by Womack. Womack can't get it to go. Marley Raby's gonna come down with it. It's good to see Raby playing. She rolled her ankle pretty good last night in last night's contest. There was a shot. It's great to see that she's healthy. And A.J. Person's gonna put two more in for the Lady Warhawks.
A.J. is keeping them in this game right now.
Washington will cross the timeline for the Rebels. Pass inside to Thomas. Thomas kicks it back out. Three-point shot on the way. In and out, no good from Allie Tolles. Rebound there by Courtney. Courtney's going to put it in.
Courtney's sort of winning the battle between her and McCarty right now.
A.J. Person's going to be fouled on the sideline by Washington.
And that's her first, team third foul. Of course, Mount Vernon only has 2 fouls right now.
Inbound to A.J. Person. And it's a tip. They thought she traveled. Coach wanted her to travel. Nice block there by Allie Tolles. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Warhawks.
Oh, and they just got Desi McCartney for her second foul.
Yep, McCarty
shoving
with the offensive push off there under the basket.
And it wasn't no light push for her to push Courtney around.
Inbound from Thomas. Finds its way back to Thomas. Now to Washington in the backcourt. Washington's going to cross the timeline just in time. Over to Thomas. She'll get it over to Washington. Washington's going to drive inside. Bounce pass out to Thomas. Fake the shot.
Oh!
And taken away by A.J. Person. Quick hands there by Person. Person to the basket. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Gilbert. Gilbert out to Raby. Now to Person in the corner for three. A.J. off the mark. No good. Thomas on the rebound.
I'll say this. Riverside, they rebound real well.
Yes, they do.
Whether it's defense or offense.
Bounce pass inside finds Courtney. She'll kick it out to find Womack. Jumper from the free throw line is up and it's in from Allie Tolles.
She's got 5.
13-5 the score. 1:23 to play in the first quarter of action here in the state quarterfinals. Marley Raby with the ball. She'll drive inside.
Ball kicked out by Riverside.
These Mount Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks, this is their first appearance in the 2A state tournament.
Yes.
As they had just been moved up from the 1A spot. They actually went and made it pretty far in the 1A state tournament last year.
Yep.
I believe they went to the semifinal round. A.J. Person in the corner for three. Can't get it to go. Courtney on the rebound. She'll give it over to Washington. Washington pushes it ahead to Brooklyn Berry.
Berry back to Washington.
Here's a jumper inside the lane. Up and in from Claire Womack. And the Lady Rebels now lead it by 10 with 40 seconds to go. Marley Raby having some trouble. She'll give it in to Person. Person's going to take it. Gets out of her hands. Taken away there by Berry. Washington, shot clock's been turned off. 24 seconds. Bounce pass inside. Finds Womack. Womack out to Washington. Washington's going to take it inside. She loses control. Ball on the floor. She'll get it out to Berry. Berry over to Washington. She'll take it inside. Bounce pass, nice. Fine inside to Courtney. Courtney puts it up. Can't get it to go. Marley Raby, 2 seconds. Raby from three. Off the mark, no good. That's the end of the first quarter. The Riverside Lady Rebels lead this one 15-5 over the Mount Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks. We'll be right back.
For all the ways to watch, go to myarpbs.org/sports.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Whether you're looking for a lake house, a cabin in the woods, a commercial property, vacant land, or your dream home, we can help you. We are a full-service office that can help you with all of your real estate buying and selling needs. You will not find a real estate office with more experience and knowledge of the area. Put that experience to work for you by contacting Arkansas Mountain Real Estate, your natural choice for all your real estate needs.
We are back on the AAA Digital Network, brought to you by Lake Area Sports and Petit Jean Fiber, here to start this second quarter of 2A state tournament action. The matchup between the Lady Warhawks of Mount Vernon-Enola and the Lady Rebels of Riverside. Of course, that being in Lake City, Arkansas, not too far from here. Marley Raby with the ball. Over to Corey Kyle. Back to, oh my goodness, McCarty with a deep three. Can't get it to fall.
She was over at Marmaduke when she shot that one.
Washington, bounce pass over to Thomas. Thomas thought about taking the shot, fakes it instead, pass across. That's going to find Washington. Now to Thomas again. Thomas on the inside. Berry with the jumper. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Desi McCarty. Pass up ahead to A.J. Person. Person over to Raby. Raby looks to go inside. It's off of her leg, and that's going to be a turnover on the Lady Warhawks. Washington gets the ball off the inbound from Thomas. She'll cross the half-court line.
Yep.
That one's taken away by A.J. Person. She's going to take it to the basket, up and in. And it looks like the Lady Rebels will take a timeout now. We'll take it with them and be right back here on Lake Area.
Centennial Bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks. By remembering that you come first. By empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charities, education, and exceptional service. Because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank.
We are back coming to the timeout. Riverside leads at 15-7 over Mount Vernon-Enola. Washington's going to bring it across the timeline for the Lady Rebels. A bounce pass over to Womack. Now Washington back to Womack. She thought about the jumper, kicks it out to Thomas for three. Wide open, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Tolles.
And there's a third foul on Destiny McCartney.
Desi McCarty, yes, with the block down low. It really just looked like Amber Courtney laid on her.
McCarty's going to have to go out.
McClellan's going to check in place of her. That's big for these Lady Warhawks.
Yeah.
McCarty, a big presence in the middle for them. Washington gets the ball. Pass over to Thomas. She thought about taking it inside now. She's going to find Tolles. Tolles down low. Pass to Courtney. Courtney can't get it to go. It's off the bottom of the backboard.
Courtney's going to foul Marley Raby. And that's Courtney's first foul.
Raby will inbound it to A.J. Person. Person pass way ahead. That's going to find Alyssa Gilbert. Now Raby out to Person.
Now this puts more pressure on A.J. and Marley to do more.
Marley Raby. Shots blocked by Amber Courtney. Courtney's going to give it over to Washington. Washington comes down the floor. A bounce pass into the corner. Fake the three-point shot, and Tolles is going to drive inside. She'll kick it back out to Thomas for three. It's good! Big three-point basket for Mackenzie Thomas.
And that's her second one of the game. They just did get it across.
Marley Raby with the ball. She's going to take it inside, puts up the jumper, can't get that one to fall. Washington with the rebound. Washington's going to come out and cross the timeline for the Lady Rebels. She'll put a stop. Pass over to Thomas. Thomas back to Washington. Washington looks inside, finds Tolles, kicks back out, meant for Thomas. And Person tried to run it down. She'll go out of bounds with it.
Let's see.
Stay with the Lady Rebels.
32, Allie Tolles goes out. And number 3.
And number 12. Brooklyn Berry checks into the ball game.
Brooklyn. Okay, thank you.
Berry with the ball. She looks to go inside, drives baseline, puts up the reverse, can't get it to go. That's going to be Courtney under the basket. Courtney can't get it.
Walk.
Yep.
And she fell down. I knew that was going to be a walk.
Inbound. Come by way of Corey Kyle. She'll get it into Marley Raby. Back over to Kyle in the middle of the court. Crossing half court. They'll get the pass up. Now back to Raby. Raby looks to go inside. She does. All the way. Can't get it to go. She was kind of intimidated there under the basket by Amber Courtney.
Well, she's already blocked her shot once or twice, and that sticks in your head.
Yep.
It makes it, just.
Into the corner now. Washington with the ball. She'll pass over to Womack. Womack with the drive inside and a kick out to Thomas. Thomas for three, wide open. Gets it to go. Another one from Mackenzie Thomas. They keep leaving her wide open, and she is making them pay for it.
Yes.
Passing to the corner to Gilbert. Now to Person. Person over to Marley Raby. Raby inside finds a wide open Person under the basket. Person puts it up and in.
Yep. Person cuts it back down to 12.
21-9, 3:45 to play here in the first half. Washington. Now over to Barry. Out to Womack. Here's Washington. She'll pull the three up and off the mark. No good. Rebound's going to come away to Corey Kyle. Kyle will give it over to Raby. She'll cross the timeline. Raby, a pass over to Kyle. Now the top to A.J. Person. Raby back at the top. Olivia McClellan over to Kyle into the corner. Back to Kyle. And here's Raby once again. 7 seconds to shoot it. Into the corner. Shot on the way. 3-point basket from Corey Kyle. And Riverside's going to call another timeout. That means we'll take it with them and be right back.
Member FDIC.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to 2A State Tournament coverage brought to you by the AAA Digital Network and Lake Area Sports along with Petit Jean Fiber. Washington will bring it across the timeline for the Lady Rebels. It's 21-12, 2:45 to play here in the first half. Washington, baseline, she'll kick it back out. 3-point shot on the way from Barry. She gets it to go. Brooklyn Barry for three. And now the Lady Warhawks will look to answer. Marley Raby will cross the timeline for the Lady Warhawks. Give it over to Person. Now back to Raby. Raby inside to the middle. That's going to find Olivia McClellan. 3-point shot from Person. Can't get that one to fall. Barry on the rebound. Barry's going to bring it up. Cross the threshold. Over to Washington.
2 minutes left in this first half.
Washington's going to go inside. Puts it up, and she's fouled by Marley Raby.
And that's Marley's first foul. Team foul. Both teams, Mount Vernon has 5 fouls and Riverside has 4. But Washington will shoot 2 now.
First free throw from Gracie Washington up and in.
That's her first point of the game. These two teams match up very similar. They match up with one another.
Yes, they do.
Of course, Riverside is senior-led, where Mount Vernon's a junior-led, but Mount Vernon's been here before, except it's been in 1A.
Yep.
And when you move up to 2A, it's a little different.
A.J. Person over. Now back to Person again. Inside, that's going to find McClellan. McClellan kicks back out to Person in the corner. She fakes the shot, drives inside, puts it up off the glass. Barry with the rebound for the Lady Rebels. That's exactly right, and there's more than one team in this tournament that just bumped up. Bay, who...
Bay gave, who was it this afternoon, all they wanted.
Yeah. Well, they just came up from 1A.
Oh, and Courtney just got a charge. So that's her second foul.
Mackenzie Thomas will come back into the ball game, and Amber Courtney's going to have a seat.
Bay Yellow Jacket, they lost to Bigelow, and it was a neck-and-neck ball game until right near the end of about the 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter before Bigelow finally took over.
A.J. Person pulls the three for the Lady Warhawks. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound's going to be pulled down by McClellan. Back to Person.
1 minute left.
Now Raby looks to drive in the paint. She'll bring it out and try again. Spin move, puts it up, can't get it to go off the glass. Rebound pulled down by Allie Tolles. Tolles over to Washington. Washington's going to cross half court. She's going to go inside. Then it's taken away by the Lady Warhawks. 40 seconds. Here's Corey Kyle.
4 seconds difference in the game clock and the shot clock.
A.J. Person at the top of the key, looks to go inside. Spin move in the paint, puts it up, puts it in.
They cut it to 12.
26-14 the score, with 14 seconds to go here in the first half of action from this 2A girls playoff.
There's a turnover by Washington. And Washington's going to come out, and Riley Akins, one of the heroes from last night's game.
Desi McCarty checks back into this one, so we'll see how well that goes for the Lady Warhawks as Amber Courtney is still on the bench. Marley Raby looks to go inside, puts it up, off the glass, no good. Time will expire. That's going to be the end of the first half. The Riverside Lady Rebels lead this one 26-14 over the Mount Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks. We'll be back on the AAA Digital Network, brought to you by Lake Area Sports and Petit Jean Fiber after the halftime break.
Good evening, my people up in the chandeliers. The wine and dining, the menu is blood, sweat, and tears. Everybody ready, raining down confetti. Champions are born right now. Ain't about the glamour, click goes the hammer. Run when you hear that sound. Heroes never die, gonna make it to the finish line. We know we survive, even if we crawl to the finish line. All of a lady, underdog dreaming, don't need no tears. World's gonna say it. Heroes never die, gonna make it to the finish line. Dreams just keep dripping out of their golden cups. I'm starving, leftovers ain't enough. Ain't about the Royals, they do nothing for you. All you got is you right now. Who is gonna falter, who is gonna conquer? Better never count me out. Heroes never die, gonna make it to the finish line. We know we survive, even if we crawl to the finish line. All of a lady, underdog dreaming, don't need no tears. World's gonna say it. Heroes never die, gonna make it to the finish line. make it to the finish line. Every day. Gonna make it to the finish line. Heroes never die. Gonna make it to the finish line. We know we survive, even if we crawl to the finish line. Horror believing, underdog dreaming, don't need no tears, world's gotta say it. Heroes never die. Gonna make it to the finish line.
I tell you what, I don't think you can go wrong with this service. Right away I noticed it. It was like, wow, how can it be this fast? The installer came and he's just a super guy. The beauty of it is I'm getting better service, saving money. Man, you can't go wrong there.
Internet starting at $69.99. Petty Gene Fiber. Better service, better pricing. Welcome to the good life.
Finding an insurance provider that offers a wide variety of coverage options and superior customer service can be challenging. American Safeguard Insurance is your best choice in Central Arkansas because we offer large agency resources and coverage options with small agency service. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Arkansas Mountain Real Estate. Your natural choice is in the perfect location right at the foothills of the Ozark Mountains on the shores of Greers Ferry Lake in Clinton. Our coverage area reaches far beyond the city limits of Clinton. We offer real estate in the Greers Ferry Lake area, foothills of the Ozark Mountains, Clinton, Fairfield Bay, and Little Red River areas, covering the counties of Van Buren, Cleburne, Faulkner, White, Stone, and Searcy, as well as all the surrounding counties. Contact Arkansas Mountain Real Estate, your natural choice for all of your real estate needs.
Centennial Bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks by remembering that you come first. By empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charity, education, and exceptional service. Because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
At Knapp Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Truss utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Knapp Truss, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Knapp Truss staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to install a quality truss from the start to finish. Call Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 today.
FL Davis is more than just a hardware store. With 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greers Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton, they are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor, and kitchen items. Whether you're building a new home, improving your old one, or needing a gift for yourself or someone else, stop by one of their locations and experience all that they have to offer. Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul
one epic battle. Cable internet versus fiber internet. Who will win?
Oh, my internet's lagging. Oh, got you. I'm froze up. I can't move. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Petit Jean Fiber. Game-changing internet.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Arkansas Mountain Real Estate is a full-service real estate company that will help you every step of the way. If you are looking to sell property, we will help you from listing to the closing table and every step in between. If you are looking to buy property, we will help you find, negotiate, and close on the property of your dreams. Contact Arkansas Mountain Real Estate, your natural choice for all of your real estate needs.
Centennial Bank is
Welcome back to 2A State Tournament, brought to you by AAA Digital Network, Lake Area Sports, and Petit Jean Fiber. I'm going to give it over to Mr. Rodney Burrow. He's going to give you some statistics from the first half.
Thank you. All righty, for Mount Vernon-Enola, A.J. Person. She's leading them. She's got 10, and Corley Kyle has got 3. And I mean, they just they couldn't find the basket. They just wouldn't go in for them. They had a lot of shots blocked and a lot of turnovers. Then you go over here to the Riverside Lady Rebels. Leading scorer Mackenzie Thomas had 9. Allie Tolles had 5, and Amber Courtney had 5. And, they were pretty well balanced. They blocked some shots. They got some turnovers, and they're really rebounding. I think that's the difference in this game right now. The rebounding on offense and defense. Riverside's out rebounding.
Their staff is committed to providing fast and
But other than that, who knows? Of course, third quarter, as we know, third quarter is usually Mount Vernon's. That's where they usually step it up and can change the pace of it anyway, anytime.
And we shall see if that happens here as the third quarter is about to get underway. Looks like the Lady Rebels will have the ball to start.
Sean Gorham here for Cowboys Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs.
Mackenzie Thomas, the inbounded. She gives it in to Washington. Washington will cross half court.
Simply shop Cowboys.
Pass over to Barry. Barry back across to Washington. Washington looks to go inside, puts it up off the mark. No good. Rebound pulled down by McClellan. It's taken back by Washington. And it's going to call out of bounds off of A.J. Person.
A.J. was doing some hustling there just to keep it from, she almost had a steal.
Washington pass back across. Tally Tolles. Now over a bounce pass inside.
Oh, and there's a steal by A.J.
Steal by A.J. Person.
Yep.
Person.
About 45 seconds, and they got a steal.
McClellan over to Person. Back to McClellan at the top of the key. She'll pass inside to find McCarty. McCarty fading away from the basket, puts the shot up, can't get it to go. Amber Courtney on the rebound. Washington crosses the timeline. Pass inside. Jumper from Womack.
Womack was on the outbound when she jumped up to get it. And so another turnover by Riverside. They haven't really had a good shot.
Here's Marley Raby, pressured in the backcourt. She'll give it over to Person. Up ahead, finds McCarty. McCarty goes to the basket, puts it up, puts it in off the glass. Desi McCarty gets the scoring started here in this second half.
And that's her first points. I mean, not first point, her first basket. She's had a free throw.
Up ahead, here comes Claire Womack. She'll be caught in the corner and pass it back out. Washington bounce inside to Womack. Womack jumper from the free throw line. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Allie Tolles. Tolles puts it up. She can't get it to go. Courtney can't get it to go. And the Lady Warhawks will come down with the rebound.
The Lady Rebels are cold right now.
Raby looking to start the fire for the Lady Warhawks. Pass inside, finds McCarty. McCarty puts it up, can't get it to go. Nice save there by Alyssa Gilbert. But looks like Riverside's going to come away with the ball.
Gilbert's been playing a lot. I don't know. Kyle has not been playing that much.
Drive inside, shot put up, no good from Womack. Both teams a little cold here. It's a 10-point ball game. Riverside leads at 26-16. 5:19 to play here in the third quarter. Pass at the top finds Person. Now down low, that's Raby. Raby in the corner for three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by McCarty. She'll put it up off the glass, can't get it to go. This rebound's going to be got by Allie Tolles.
She stepped on the outbound on the line.
And that's that's a turnover by the Lady Rebels. Lady Warhawks will keep it on their end of the floor.
And number 12, Brooklyn Berry, comes in for the Lady Rebels.
Inbound pass finds McCarty. McCarty pass over, jumper from Olivia McClellan, and McClellan's going to put it in.
That's her first two.
Lady Warhawks slowly climbing back. 8-point lead.
Slapped out by the Lady Warhawks.
Thomas will be the inbounder. She'll get it into Washington. Washington will bring it across. Bounce pass inside, finds Tolles.
And McCarty kicked it with her foot, so it'll stay in possession of the
Thomas.
15 seconds on the shot clock now. They had to rechange it.
Thomas will be the inbounder for the Lady Rebels. Looking for an open man. She'll find Alyssa Gilbert all the way in the backcourt, and there's going to be a foul called on A.J. Person.
That's her second.
Thomas, the inbounder. She'll get it in to Tolles. Back to Thomas again, now to Washington. Over to Barry. Barry, pass down low. Finds Courtney. Courtney out to Washington, now to Thomas. Thought about the three. She'll pass, give it over. 3-point shot is taken, and it's good by Allie Tolles.
Puts it back up to 11-point game again.
A.J. Person, pass across. Gonna find Olivia McClellan. She'll put it up, can't get it to go. Rebound by McCarty. McCarty can't get it to go. Now here's Raby. Raby under the basket. It's going to be fouled. I believe they're going to get Gracie Washington.
I believe you're correct. That'll be Gracie's second foul. And Marley will shoot two. She does not have a point yet.
Raby puts it up, puts it in.
And we've played half of this third quarter already, and there's not many points been scored by the teams. 6 by Mount Vernon and 3 by Riverside.
Raby's got 2 now. She makes both her free throws. It's a 9-point ball game. 29-20, 3:51 to play in the third. Thomas trying to get the pass across. She won't. Person trying to get the steal, and she will. She'll take it all the way to the basket, lay it up and in for A.J. Person.
She's got 12.
Timeout called by the Lady Rebels. We'll take it with them and be right back.
Purchase comes with a complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and we deliver anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs.
My name is Margaret, and I'm a quilter. Tried, true, and addicted. Yes, I love having my grandkids come over. There can be 5 or 6 of them sitting around hooked up to the Wi-Fi. Through the Wi-Fi, I can connect with my smartphone and save some dollars there, and also I use it for my laptop.
Internet starting at $69.99. Petit Jean Fiber. Welcome to the good life.
Sorry.
And we're back on the AAA Digital Network, brought to you by Lake Area Sports and the Petit Jean Fiber. Thomas will be the inbounder. She'll get it into Washington. Big pressure defense here in the backcourt.
And there's a foul on McClellan, and that's her first.
Second team foul on the Lady Warhawks this half. 3:31 to play here in the third quarter. Thomas on the inbound. She gives it in to Tolles. Tolles pressured. Takeaway by Person.
Who's the foul on? 32.
Allie Tolles.
That'll be her first foul.
Inbound from McClellan, gives it to Person. Person over to Gilbert. Gilbert for 3, off the mark, no good. Rebound by McCarty under the basket. She'll put it up. She will be fouled.
And Courtney's got 3 fouls now. And McCarty will shoot free throws. See, this is that third quarter. This is where they make their run and they come back on you. They usually own the third quarter.
McCarty's first free throws up and in.
The thing is, can Riverside weather the storm?
Second one is good. It's a 5-point ball game, Rodney.
Yes.
Pass up ahead, taken away almost there. Ball's loose on the floor. They're going to call a jump ball. It's going to go to the Lady Warhawks.
Oh, and Barry is hurt.
There was a big collision there in the middle of the floor. Barry went down pretty hard.
Yeah, McCarty fell on top of her and hurt her. She's still down.
All right, we'll take a brief pause. Well, no, okay. She's getting up, she's walking off the court. Womack's gonna check back into the game for the Lady Rebels. Inbound by McClellan on the sideline. She'll give it into Person. Back to McClellan. Now Person at the top of the key. Ball now over to Brooklyn Berry inside. Shots up, no good. McCarty gets it again, puts it up, can't get that one to go. Raby with the ball, pass out to Person. Person for 3. And the bank is open for A.J. Person.
And we've got a 2-point ball game.
29-27, and the Mount Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks have come back to a resurgence here in this third quarter. Washington's gonna drive, give off. Person with the steal. Person over to McCarty. She's gonna drive. Nice pass to Raby. A spin move by Raby. She'll put it up. Shots no good. Foul's gonna be called on the floor.
It's gonna be on 32 Tolles. Excuse me.
Inbound pass from McClellan. Finds Marley Raby. Raby over to Person.
Boy, she thought about it.
Oh, she did. Now to Gilbert, back to McCarty. McCarty for three. Off the mark, no good. Pulled down by Washington. Washington drives by the defender. And she traveled.
Washington goes out. And let's see, Carly Jo Womack comes in.
So we've got two Womacks out there now.
That's the older sister and younger sister.
Claire and Carly Jo. 3-point shot from Marley Raby's off the mark. No good. Rebound's going to be pulled down by Allie Tolles. Tolles comes up the floor, gives it to Womack. Now here's Tolles again, over to Thomas. Thomas back to Claire Womack. Now Thomas again, pass over, finds Tolles. Tolles inside to Womack. Womack almost lost it, passed out to her sister. She's gonna drive it inside the paint, puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Alyssa Gilbert. Here comes Marley Raby. Raby inside, puts it up. They're gonna call a charge on Marley Raby.
And that's her second.
Third team foul on the Lady Warhawks. Thomas, the inbounder for Riverside. She'll get it into Womack. Full court press implemented by the Lady Warhawks. And there's a foul at half court on Marley Raby.
That's her third. And Carly Jo Womack goes out and Washington comes back in.
Inbound pass from Thomas. It's kicked right back to Thomas. 54 seconds to play in the third quarter. Washington with the ball. Washington getting called for the push-off there, but the ball's going to be taken away by Marley Raby anyway. Over to A.J. Person. Top of the key, they're going to melt some time off the clock. 23 seconds to shoot it, 32 on the game clock. McCarty from NBA range gets it in! How did that go in, Rodney?
I don't know.
My goodness, and the Mount Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks have the lead for the first time in this ball game. 30-29, ball's kicked out of bounds by the Riverside Lady Rebels.
And they're just going to hold it. They want one shot.
We're going to have a substitute. Olivia McClellan's going to come out. Corey Kyle's going to come in. A.J. Person on the inbound. They'll get it into Raby. Raby back over to Person. 9 seconds on the clock. Person's going to drive inside. Kicks over. Finds Gilbert. Back out to Raby for a long three. Off the mark. No good. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. And the Mount Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks have their first lead of the ball game. A slim 1 point lead, 30-29 over the Riverside Lady Rebels. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors.
In a world where you can be anything, be a homeowner. Arkansas Mountain Real Estate has an experienced team ready to help you find the home of your dreams. We will help you in each step of the home buying process. Don't tackle one of life's biggest decisions without an experienced realtor by your side. Contact Arkansas Mountain Real Estate, your natural choice for all of your real estate needs.
Took a 911 about 107 down a back road, where the White River runs and the southern sun makes a cousin grow. Look what I found in the Ozark Mountains I ain't ever seen. It sure does feel like it's sitting on top of the world to me. Gotta get down to Arkansas.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the fourth and final quarter of what has been a thrilling basketball game.
Whoever wins this will meet Mansfield tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. We've got two heavyweights. We thought we was going to sort of have a blowout But Mount Vernon, that's their third. The third quarter is always their quarter. They come storing back.
Yep.
There's another NBA.
3 from Desi McCarty, off the mark, no good. That's going to be pulled down by Thomas.
Yep.
Thomas will give it back to Washington. Washington's going to cross the half court. Now over to Thomas. Thomas to Womack. Here's Washington for 3. Off the mark, no good. Ball bounces up. Rebound by Courtney. Courtney puts it in.
That's her first basket of the second half.
Riverside up by 1, 31-30, 7:14 to play. A.J. Person with the ball. Guarded by Washington. Pass over to Marley Raby. It's between her legs. She picks it up. Now to Person. Person to McCarty. Back to Person. 5 seconds to shoot it. Raby on the drive. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. And Thomas gets the rebound. Shot clock had almost expired there anyway. Thomas with the ball for the Lady Rebels. She'll give it over to Womack. Womack pass to Washington. Washington looking for an open man. Inside, Thomas back out. Womack for 3.
Ooh.
Off the mark, no good. Desi McCarty took a tumble down low.
Yeah, Courtney got away with one there.
They did. Amber Courtney gets the no call. A.J. Person with the ball at the top of the key for the Lady Warhawks. Now to Gilbert, back to Person. 15 seconds. Person is going to hold it. Jumper from the free throw line, off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by Amber Courtney. Courtney over to Washington. Washington crosses half court. Inside to Womack. Womack off the mark, no good. Rebound, ball on the floor. Timeout called by Desi McCarty. And the Lady Warhawks will take that one. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back.
Arkansas for making us the #1 store. Ron, what better way to celebrate during the President's Day sales event?
That's right, Joe. We've got 1.9% right now on 2022 Gladiator Rubicon.
And Brian, don't forget about the Ram 1500s. We have 0% financing on select models. So for all your new Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs during the President's Day sales event.
Or check us out on the web at RedRiverDodge.com. And Red River, we deliver.
One epic battle. Cable internet versus fiber internet. Who will win?
Oh, my internet's lagging. Oh, got you. I'm froze up. I can't move. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Petit Jean Fiber. Game changer.
And we're back here on the AAA Digital Network, brought to you by Lake Area Sports and Petit Jean Fiber. It's a tight ball game here at the 2A state tournament. Riverside up by 1, 31-30 over the Mount Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks. The Lady Warhawks will have the ball to inbound. Coming out of the timeout, as Desi McCarty was on the floor, she called the timeout in order to not get the jump ball. And it looks like Alyssa Gilbert will be the inbounder. Gilbert trying to get it in. She'll find McCarty. McCarty's going to cross the timeline for the Lady Warhawks. A.J. Person gets the handoff. A look inside, finds McCarty. McCarty goes up, can't get it to go. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Warhawks. It was off of the hands of Amber Courtney.
Ball seems to be falling in Mount Vernon's destiny for 3.
McCarty in and out. Can't get it to go. There's going to be a foul down low on the rebound. It's going to be called on the floor. It'll be called on Claire Womack.
That's her second. Team foul, 5.
Inbound pass. Person in the corner for 3. It's good! A.J. Person for 3. And the Lady Warhawks have the lead once again.
Oh, and there's a foul on Marley Raby for her 4th, throwing an elbow.
Wow. The basket still counts for the Lady Warhawks. They have the 2-point lead. And the Lady Rebels, Thomas gets the ball back. Now over to Washington. Bounce pass inside. That's going to find Womack. Back out to Thomas. And that ball gets out of the hands of Allie Tolles. It's going to go the way of the Lady Warhawks. Riverside's going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them and be right back here on the AAA Digital Network, brought to you by Lake Area Sports.
Changing Internet.
Finding an insurance provider that offers a wide variety of coverage options and superior customer service can be challenging. American Safeguard Insurance is your best choice in Central Arkansas because we offer large agency resources and coverage options with small agency service. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Are you ready for tip-off? Arkansas PBS and the Arkansas Activities Association's back with championship basketball. It's going to be live in Hot Springs starting on March 9th. Going to run all weekend long as the state's best players are competing for a title.
Welcome back. Coming out of the timeout, Mount Vernon-Enola 33, Riverside 31. In a girls matchup here. It's the final quarter of action. 4:45 to play here in the 4th quarter. McCarty with the ball for the Lady Warhawks. She pulls the jumper, can't get it to go. Rebound underneath the basket. That's going to be Alyssa Gilbert. And the Lady Rebels pick it back up. Washington. Going to drive around the defender. Washington trying to get out of there. She'll give it off to Thomas. Now into Tolles. Tolles trapped again. Thomas almost batted away there by Gilbert. Washington. Down low, Thomas. Back out, finds Womack. Here's Washington, a bounce pass inside. Shots up, it's good. Amber Courtney ties the game at 33. Lady Warhawks look to answer. To break the tie, here's a 3-point shot from McCarty, in and out, no good. Thomas on the rebound. She'll give it over to Washington. Washington comes across the timeline, pass inside, finds Tolles. Tolles back out to Womack. Here's Tolles again, out to Thomas, Washington. Now Womack, a spin move inside. She'll kick it back out, find Thomas. Thomas pass in the corner. Washington.
And AJ just picked up a foul, and that's her 3rd. And that will be number 6. Or is that number 7? Number 6. And push a fresh 35 back on the clock.
Thomas inbounds to Tolles. Tolles puts it up. Jumper is good from Allie Tolles. And just like that, the Lady Rebels have regained their lead. Still a 1-possession ball game. 35-33, 3:58 to play. Ball goes out of bounds. And the Lady Rebels will have another chance to extend the lead. Thomas on the inbound. Gives it in to Tolles. Back to Thomas and Tolles again. Full court pressure brought by the Warhawks. Steal by Desi McCarty. McCarty looks to go inside. Puts it up. Gets it to go. Desi McCarty. Count the basket. And 1.
32. Allie Tolles, her 3rd foul. McCarty dipped the shoulder and just plowed over.
McCarty will be at the line. Shots up. No good. Tied at 35. Here comes Washington. Washington kick back out. Finds Thomas. Thomas inside the Tolles. Tolles inside the paint. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Marley Raby.
They got the score. Double dribbled.
Double dribble from Raby. And a timeout's called by the Lady Warhawks. We'll take it with them and be right back.
For all the ways to watch, go to myarpbs.org/sports.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Whether you're looking for a lake house, a cabin in the woods, a commercial property, vacant land, or your dream home, we can help you. We are a full-service office that can help you with all of your real estate buying and selling needs. You will not find a real estate office with more experience and knowledge of the area. Put that experience to work for you by contacting Arkansas Mountain Real Estate, your natural choice for all.
Welcome back to a state tournament. Coverage brought to you by the AAA Digital Network, Lake Area Sports, and Petty Jean Fiber.
And both teams have 6 fouls, so any foul will be a 1-and-1 on the floor.
Both teams also have 2 timeouts left with 2:13 to play, and the ball's loose on the floor. Looks like Carlton's going to call a timeout for the Lady Warhawks.
And that leaves him 1 timeout.
He's got 1 timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout, and we will be back.
All your real estate needs.
Centennial Bank is committed to you. Since our founding in 1999, we've become one of the nation's most trusted banks by remembering that you come first, by empowering our communities to reach their highest potential through our dedication to local charities, education, and exceptional service, because we are proud to call Arkansas home. Banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality.
And we're back. Once again, coming out of the timeout, Desi McCarty of the Lady Warhawks brings the ball across half court. She'll give it over to A.J. Person. We're tied at 35, 2 minutes exactly remaining on the game clock. It's the 4th quarter. McCarty, 15 seconds to shoot. She's going to take it inside. Spin move, puts it up, gets it to go. Desi McCarty. And the Lady Rebels look to answer. 1.5 minutes left. Pass over. Thomas thought about shooting that 3, but she didn't. Pass inside to Tolles. Out to Womack. Womack. Pass down low. It's off the bottom of the backboard. Somehow Courtney reels it back in. Back over to Womack. Once again, she'll take it inside. Off the glass. Gets it to go. Number 3, Claire Womack ties the game at 37.
1 minute and exactly right now.
Tied at 37.
23 on the shot clock.
Desi McCarty with the ball in her hands. She'll pass over to A.J. Person. Now into the corner. That's going to find Gilbert. 3-point shot from McCarty. Off the mark, no good. Person pulls down the rebound, kicks it back out to Marley Raby. .25 seconds on the shot clock. A.J. Person, spin move, back out to McCarty. McCarty's going to take it inside, puts it up off the glass, can't get it to go. Thomas with the rebound. It's taken away by Gilbert. And the Lady Warhawks call their final timeout.
23 seconds, 23.1 seconds. Let's just stay here.
All right, we'll stay here. There are 23.1 seconds on the clock. Tied at 37 here in the final quarter. The Lady Warhawks have the ball.
Yes.
And they will get the last shot.
Unless they make a...
Unless there is a blunder, yes.
I mean, you know, you got to know that A.J. Person or Destiny McCarty is the ones that you want to go to. Now, of course, he's sitting over there and he might be saying they know that. Let's go to McClellan or let's go to Kyle. Or maybe the one that might surprise you might be Marley. I mean, normal circumstances, Marley Raby would be the one you go to. But with her ankle and the game that she's been having, she's had a hard time so far. But as soon as I say that, watch out, she'll make the game-winning basket.
All right, both teams back on the floor. 23.1 seconds remaining on the clock. Shot clock's been turned off. Tied at 37 here in the fourth quarter. A.J. Person looks to inbound the ball for the Lady Warhawks. Of course, Marley Raby playing with 4 fouls.
Yes.
A.J. Person inbounds it to find Desi McCarty. McCarty.
Gonna dribble out front. She got Courtney on her.
McCarty milking the clock. She wants the last shot.
Yep.
10 seconds. McCarty in the corner. 3 on the way. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Tolles. We're going to go to overtime.
Oh. Well, it's going to be a second or two put back on the clock.
All right, well, I guess did the coach call a timeout?
Yeah, Riverside called a timeout.
All right, well, we'll take it with him, and we'll be right back.
For a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're back here on the AAA Digital Network, brought to you by Lake Area Sports and Petit Jean Fiber. 1.7 seconds on the clock. Thomas, the inbounder, on the opposite end of the court, guarded by Desi McCarty. She's looking for an open man. She's going to find Claire Womack, and this game will go into some overtime. We're going to have some free basketball for you.
4 more minutes.
All right, well, we'll take a break here and come back for the extra quarter.
My people up in the chandeliers, the wine and dining, the menu is blood, sweat, and tears. Everybody ready, raining down confetti, champions are born right now. Ain't about the glamour, click goes the hammer, run when you hear that sound. Heroes never die, gonna make it to the finish line. We know we survive, even if we crawl to the finish line. All of a lady, underdog dreaming, don't need no tears, world's gonna say it. Heroes.
And we're back on the AAA Digital Network, brought to you by Lake Area Sports and Petty Jean Fiber, in what has been a thriller of a girls' basketball game between the Riverside Lady Rebels and the Mount Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks. We're tied at 37 with a fresh 4 minutes on the clock in overtime. Tip's gonna go Amber Courtney's way, and the Lady Rebels will have the ball. Bounce pass over, that's gonna find Claire Womack. Womack backs out to Tolles. Now Washington. Thomas at the top of the key, fakes the shot, takes a step over. Down low to Washington, and ball's on the floor. They're gonna call a jump ball.
Be possession from Mount Vernon. That's basically how we started the very first of this game. A turnover by Riverside. McCarty's wanting to bring the ball down.
She gets it, and she will take it across the timeline for the Lady Warhawks. 3:27 on the clock. She'll give it over to A.J. Person. Person. Now to McCarty. Down low, spin move, puts it up. Can't get it to go. Pulled away by Allie Tolles. Now we're to Washington. Washington, bounce pass. Finds Womack. Womack dribbles in, back out. Now to Washington. Inside the Tolles. Tolles from the free throw line back to Womack. Washington. Now to Tolles again. Tolles bounce pass. Nice find there to Courtney, who puts it up and in.
2:47 left.
Lady Rebels, 2-point lead, 39-37. Here's McCarty. She's going to take it to the basket off the glass, puts it up.
And they call a foul.
Foul on the floor. Shot won't count.
And that's her fourth. But McCarty will shoot a 1-and-1. It's not the regular two, so.
First one's up, off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by Allie Tolles. Tolles over to Washington. Washington back to Tolles at the top of the key. Now Washington's gonna drive inside. She'll kick it back out to Thomas. Thomas fakes the shot. Now over, back to Washington. Thomas, pass inside to Courtney. Courtney, spin move, challenged by McCarty. She won't get it. Take it away. Womack gets it back. Now a steal by Raby. Raby to the basket, puts it up. They're gonna call a block.
A block on Washington. That's her second one.
Marley Raby's falling to the floor in pain.
Hit her funny bone,
Yeah,
I think.
I think she did.
They'll give her a second here, and they're going to wipe the sweat up off the floor from the block.
Exactly 2 minutes left remaining in this overtime.
Barn burner.
Yes. It's been a, whatever you want to call it, a barn burner, a slobber knocker. We've seen it all in this ball game.
You think Riverside was going to blow them away, then you think Mount Vernon come back and they're going to just take it away. But both of them just, no. They go at it like two heavyweights, back and forth.
It's been, now this is definitely a state playoff game.
Yes.
It's got the atmosphere,
yes.
It's got the game.
Hey, this place is packed.
This place is packed.
You got Earl standing down here waiting to get on. You got Cedar Ridge has gone back to their dressing room.
Both of the student sections now packed. I think that's Cedar Ridge's student sections meshed in there with Mount Vernon and Lake City.
Well, Cedar Ridge,
Cedar Ridge
Riverside is over here on this side. And Rigby makes her first point. That's only her third point of the game.
And it looks like Riverside's going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them and be right back.
Never die, gonna finish line. Their dreams just keep dripping out of their golden cups. I'm starving, leftovers ain't enough. Ain't about the Royals, they do nothing for you. All you got is you right now. Who is gonna falter? Who is gonna conquer? Better never count me out. Heroes never die. Gonna make it to the finish line. We know we survive, even if we crawl to the finish line. All overlated, underdog dreaming. Don't need no tears. World's gotta see it. Hero.
And we're back on the AAA Digital Network, brought to you by Lake Area Sports and Petit Jean Fiber. 2 minutes left to go here in the overtime, as Marley Raby could tie it right here at 39 with her second free throw. Shots on the way, it's up and it's in and out. Courtney's gonna come away with the rebound for the Lady Rebels. She'll give it over to Washington. Washington guarded in the backcourt, full court pressure by the Lady Warhawks. That's taken away by Gilbert. Gilbert puts it up and in. Count the basket and one for Alyssa Gilbert.
That's her first basket of the night.
And a big one it is.
Yes, it is. Now she will shoot a one. She will try for the old-fashioned three-pointer. And 32. That's 4 on toes.
Free throws off the mark, no good. Gilbert racing to get it. Marley Raby's gonna pick it up. And the Lady Warhawks still have possession, 1:40 to go. That one's almost taken away. They're gonna call a foul. They'll call a foul on Claire Womack. That's gonna send Raby to the line.
And she will shoot 2.
Shot on the way out of the hand of Raby. It's up and it's good. Marley Raby coming in clutch with these free throws here at the end of the game.
Elbow must not be hurting her too bad now.
Second free throw's off the mark. Still a one-possession ball game. 39-41. Washington's going to bring it across the floor. Pass over, finds Thomas. Thomas to Tolles. Now to Washington. She's going to drive baseline. Kicks it back out to Thomas. Thomas over to Tolles. Looking for an open man. She'll find Thomas again. Thomas back to Tolles. Now here's Womack. Womack puts it up. She's going to be fouled.
And that's McCartney's 4th foul.
Womack's going to go to the line
to shoot
2.
Yep. She was in the act of shooting.
First free throw is up, and it's in for Claire Womack.
Both the big heavyweights have got 4 fouls apiece.
Womack's second free throw is off the tip of the iron, no good. Still a 1-point lead for the Lady Warhawks. They bring down the rebound. Marley Raby is going to cross the floor. She'll give it over to A.J. Person. Now here's McCarty. McCarty dribbles it inside, kicks it back out. Now to Person. Person over to McCarty on the outside. She's going to melt some time off the clock. 48 seconds and counting down. 10 seconds on the shot clock. McCarty's going to take it inside the paint. Puts it up off the glass and in for Desi McCarty.
A 3-point lead now.
Washington brings it down the floor for the Lady Rebels. Pass up. Now over to Thomas for 3. A deep one. It's good! Big 3-point basket. Mackenzie Thomas ties it at 43.
Shot clock's off.
Shot clock's off. Marley Raby with the ball in her hands for the Lady Warhawks. Each team has 1 timeout left, and it looks like Mount Vernon's going to be the first to call it. 13 seconds on the clock, tied at 43 after a big 3-point basket from Mackenzie Thomas. And we'll be right back. Woo!
finish line. Gotta make it to the finish line every day, every day. Gotta make it to the finish line. Gotta make it to the finish line every day, every day. Gotta make it to the finish line. Heroes never die. Gotta make it to the finish.
And we're back. It's tied at 43 here on the AAA Digital Network, brought to you by Lake Area Sports and Petty Gene Fiber. 13 seconds to go. Inbound, Desi McCarty picks it up.
Ooh.
McCarty's going to take it inside, puts it up. It's good! Desi McCarty puts it up. Timeout called by Riverside with 3.5 seconds to go.
And that's his last timeout, too. And they're going to have to add a little bit time on the clock, I believe.
Yep.
I believe.
And is that a full timeout?
Full
All
one.
right, well, we'll take it with them and be right back.
Line.
We're back on the AAA Digital Network, brought to you by Lake Area Sports and Petty Gene Fiber. 3.5 seconds on the clock, 45-43, Mount Vernon-Enola Lady Warhawks with the 2-point lead. Inbound pass comes by way of Womack, and it's taken out of bounds by the Lady Warhawks.
They got 1 second left on the clock.
1 second on the clock. Womack on the inbound at half court. Womack's going to give it up to Washington at half court. The heave, it's no good. And the Lady Warhawks come away victorious. They will advance to the semifinal round to take on Mansfield tomorrow night. What a victory for Mount Vernon-Enola. And Riverside, give them credit. They had an amazing game for those ladies. And unfortunately, a heartbreaking loss as well.
Yes.
But a valiant effort nonetheless. We're going to take a timeout to recognize the prayer and be right back. A.J. Person being named the player of the game for the Lady Warhawks. And I'm going to give it over to Mr. Rodney Burrow. He's going to give you some stats from the game.
All righty. For the Riverside Lady Rebels, leading scorer Mackenzie Thomas had 12. Allie Tolles had 10. And Amber Courtney had 11. You come over here to Mount Vernon-Enola, leading scorer A.J. Person with 18. Destiny McCarty with 14. And final score again in a barn burner, Mount Vernon 45 and Riverside 43. And I'll turn it back over to you, Mr. Jacob Cater.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Rodney, that's the most exciting game that I think I've ever had the pleasure of broadcasting. So,
well, I'll have to say that was, well, I might have had one that was a little bit more entertaining. Jonathan Peters and I done a 4 overtime Quitman against Lisa Academy.
Yeah.
But this one right here.
This one being a state tournament game
was more, yes.
And the atmosphere here in this building right now is absolutely insane.
Yes.
But, we're going to take it to another tab and be right back.